at you go. Man, I'm fucking Rick Grimes. I got the belt buckle and everything. Got these meaty paws. Man. Shake your hand, hello, break it off.
Just like the zombies they run away from in the show, the Walking Dead TV show kind of just refuses to die. The cast has basically found their 9 to 5 for the rest of their lives because this show has become something akin to a gory version of a soap opera. It's probably going to be running for decades on end at this point.
You guys just having a little date? It's a little romance story. I won't intrude, enjoy your first date.
And you know what? Screw it. Good for them and good for you if you still watch it. Whatever. As for me, I'm just not looking to watch something that's trying to catch up to One Piece in episode count.
Those were all warning shots, I promise.
The franchise is incredibly less popular than it used to be, but even when people started to lose interest, the games for the universe kept popping up to try and keep it alive.
Hello. We're not open today.
This is The Walking Dead Onslaught, an official VR game based on the TV show that came out 5 years ago in 2020.
That's definitely going in the B-roll pile. Are you guys done your date? How'd it go? Engaged, you say? Well, now kiss. now kiss. Have a great life in hell. Gotta make them hold hands. Oh, there. Okay, the devil took him real quick. Oh. All right. To the upside down with you.
It has really bad reviews. But with the game looking this good, why is that? I've been seeing people mention compatibility issues, bad controls, broken or bad design, but weirdly, I've been kind of enjoying it.
I gotta admit, I'm breathing heavy right now.
And so this game has been out for 5 years, and somehow I've never heard of it.
You spying on me?
Now, to be clear, Saints Sinners, based more on the comic book art style, is a much better game, but I do have to say that Saints Sinners makes me feel kind of exhausted sometimes. Between the stamina drain and the weapons breaking down without being able to repair them, The Walking Dead Onslaught is actually a breath of fresh air. This game is much less intuitive than Saints Sinners. It's more of like a supply run arcade loop. You go out and collect supplies, which in turn are used for new gear and upgrades, but then you also get to slowly unlock the campaign missions where you play as Daryl, but we'll touch on that later.
Campaign chapter unlocked. Okay.
The supply runs are pretty bog standard every time. You have a horde that's getting closer, closing you in, and essentially putting a physical time limit on your supply run because you're running out of room.
Oh, there's just a herd constantly. Oh, so the walkers are just getting close. And we have to, okay.
There's variety to where everything spawns, and there are enough areas that you can't reasonably visit them all on the way out.
Nuts and bolts. Gotta go. We gotta go. Okay, I'm actually starting to get a little bit stressed. This is actually, it's getting a little bit more fun. The arcadiness of it a little bit. So upstairs too. I don't think I can get upstairs. I don't think I have time. Oh, jeez. This is actually getting stressful. That horde is visible. Yeah, if I go upstairs, I don't think I'll get back downstairs by the time they're here. Okay. Good to know.
When I say this is more of an arcade experience, I mean that the only part of the reloading you do is inserting a new magazine. You're also completely incapable of losing ammo even if you try.
Reload mechanics. 5 bullets.
This is a rare case where I'm actually saying that manual reloading would actually make this a little annoying, because this game starts out a little bit slow, but it starts to get really hectic really fast. But with that said, it would be nice if they gave you the option.
Some for you too.
They do have lever action shotguns, which actually are pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, this is really satisfying. For some reason though, they send you out with barely any ammo, so a lot of your scavenging is held back by running low and needing to find more. It really makes aiming incredibly important so you don't miss any shots, and what better way to support your aim in a shooter like this than with WieldVR and their VR gun stocks. Whether you're tired of guns acting like wet noodles, you want realism with pump-action shotguns, or you want to go the environmentally dangerous route of using your gun as a blunt weapon in games like this, WieldVR has everything you need with their easily adjustable design. They've even just recently launched magnetic cups for pre-order, and WieldVR is so confident in the OneStock that it's even backed by a 90-day money-back guarantee. Check them out at the link down below and use code Larry50 to get an extra $5 off your order. Why is the code Larry50? I don't know. You're saving exactly 50 dimes. I didn't make the code.
You are using a Master Lock 176. It can be opened with your fist. That's actually how you can open a Master Lock, by the way. Oh, that was so loud. My ears.
And when you're out on these runs, after you've collected a bunch of items, a van comes to collect you.
We got freaking Baby Driver in the Apocalypse here? That drift was sick. You know what? I'm actually starting to have fun. I'll admit it.
You go back to New Alexandria. I forget what time in the show this takes place, and then the game tallies up what you found.
Ah, jeez. Oh, my arms just floated away for a sec. Hazel joined Alexandria. Who are all these people?
It seems like a lot of it isn't up to you, though. There are things like blueprints you find, community members you apparently recruit, but you don't really do any of that. And even the specific supplies themselves are kind of inconsequential, since you're in such a rush between combat and running that you just pick up anything you see.
Ooh.
Aside from the supplies you get, none of it is really up to you. It just feels like a random loot box when you get back home.
There sure are. That got hairy real quick.
And speaking of home, oh boy, is this thing underwhelming.
What the? Who did this? This is the tiniest pencil I've ever seen in my life. What?
They went to the trouble of making this entire town you can see, and it actually looks good, but you can't walk around in it. You're stuck behind a fence like you're at the zoo.
How far can I walk? You can't go this way. The others are waiting for you. You can't go this way. You can't. We didn't texture everything. Imaginary barriers are stupid.
You can make new buildings and blueprints to help you out with the power-ups a bit. You see Carol gardening out of reach, and that's about it.
Ah, max health increase. Okay. It's been so long since The Walking Dead was even part of anything I would watch, but... Oh, that's not all!
With all this said, if you're a huge Walking Dead fan, it might actually be really cool to see these characters in person.
We can all live together.
At home, you play as Rick. You get missions from Michonne.
Glad you're here to help.
Are you saying we can all live together?
Yeah.
You see Carol over there getting 99 farming.
What are you kicking? They bothered to get you, the official actor, to voice the character, and you put her all the way over there.
And Daryl, well, he broke his leg in the stupidest way in the prologue mission.
Just assumed I would be right here. Oh, yeah.
Man's moving to the east road. Let's go.
Yeah, I know the way.
Watch it!
Shit, Daryl. Daryl!
And speaking of Daryl, there is a campaign story for the game where you play as him.
We can all live together.
Really want to know what happened out there?
Oh no.
But you can't just play it, you have to earn it through scavenger missions. Yeah, you need to loot your way to the actual story. But the way you actually unlock new weapons is by beating more campaign missions. So you're just kind of playing the campaign so you can do supply runs better, so you can do supply runs so that you can unlock the campaign. Yeah.
God damn, there's a lot. Oh my god, they're coming over the walls.
They chose a really weird way to tell this story, though. Since it's all a flashback, and since he's also a main character from the show, you know they're not going to kill him off, so Daryl's fine, so there's no tension.
Maximum walkers coming this way. Might want to hunker down.
Maximum walkers?
The writing itself is also really dumbed down. It's kind of underwhelming.
How's your leg doing, by the way?
We keep talking like this, it'll be healed before we're done.
As for music, this game has maybe 3 or 4 music tracks that they put on loop constantly, and they just don't fit at all. It's really annoying. Like, it'll switch to intense music at weird times that don't match at all.
Never expected what I saw next.
I assume it's just going to be walkers. I'll be surprised if I'm surprised. Which, that's kind of how that works. Only 437. Oh.
Cop car.
And it was drawing walkers.
Oh, go get the cop car. I'm not the cop car. Damn. Made it seem like I was going to see something horrifying, and it's like, I never believed that I would see something. What I would see next is a cop car. I was like, okay. Oh no, it's the cops. The apocalypse cops. The apocalypse. This music is way too intense for for this game.
It's so out of place that I honestly just turned off the music at one point, and I've been enjoying the game more ever since.
This game would be better without any music right now. Wait, I guess I could just do that.
The sound design feels way more intentional without the music, almost like the soundtrack was an afterthought right before publishing. They're like, oh man, we forgot the music, damn it!
Oh, this is way better. It just feels like this feels more intentional. They actually did a decent job with the sound design of everything else too.
Like, to me, this just sounds so much better. With that said, the sound design isn't really perfect. Like, the knife stabs to the head sound kind of thin. But I also don't know what it actually sounds like to stab someone in the skull, so who's to say? I'm not really going to go do my own research on that. The gameplay itself is a little clunkier than Saints and Sinners, but I actually really enjoy the melee in this game a bit more. The mechanics themselves feel worse, but the concept I enjoy way more. In Saints and Sinners, worrying about both your stamina and weapons breaking just led to me not having much fun. But in this game, your stamina is simply your real-world stamina. They nerfed the starting knife a little bit by making there be a delay and some good momentum required to actually get it out again. But there are other weapons that you unlock later that are way better. Like, I was cornered at one point and was simply allowed to keep on swinging until my actual shoulder started to give out.
God damn, my shoulder's hurting right now. Clearing away, the shoulder hurts. Am I immersed yet?
It was a weird moment of immersion just getting hurt like this in VR of my own accord.
I might have to stop playing. My shoulder's killing me.
And like I said, I've actually been having a good time in this game. It can get decently stressful, and despite how one-dimensional the game feels at times, I can't deny that I've been enjoying the gameplay loop the more I play this game. It is not Saints and Sinners, and that's okay. Like, as soon as I let go of wanting it to be something that it's not, I actually found myself enjoying the repetitive nature of the gameplay loop a little bit more.
You just want to talk? You can't raise your arm at that angle.
Times do we have to teach you this lesson,
oh my god. I didn't know I was playing World at War Zombies.
Now, is it worth the full $25 US? Maybe not. But I am kind of surprised they didn't charge more for it, considering how it's such a big IP that actually had some of the main cast from the show voicing their own characters.
You know what, for being a $25 game, It's not terrible.
As for me, I bought this for like $5 Canadian, so only like $3.50 US. So if you see this on sale, honestly, it's not bad.
I'm getting used to this now. Oh, it's way easier to pull this knife out. Okay, so like, it feels kind of weird with the knife, but once you get a leveled up weapon, it actually feels a bit better.
It's not great, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't have a good time. And honestly, I kind of want to be playing it some more right now.
Ah.
Son, best chance I had.
Am I dead? The f***? It's the brightest place I've ever seen in my life. So yellow for a sec. Can't go this way. You're straying away from Daryl's story. You're breaking the timeline. Altair, you need to go back. Ezio, no.
It's weird. Like, the best way I can describe it is that it almost feels like a fan-made game that actually had a budget. And if you look at it through that kind of lens, it's actually a fun little nod to the series with some decent action.
God damn, I'm having fun. This game I paid $5 for is actually a ton of fun.
I saw some people complaining that headshots to zombies don't actually kill them, and there's some merit to that.
Okay. That's a little odd.
With melee weapons, they give you a lot of leeway with where you actually hit them. As long as you hit them generally in the head with like a machete, they'll go down. With guns, though, it seems like it's a brain-specific hitbox. If you look right here, I shoot this one in the head, and it dies instantly. I shoot this one in the mouth, and it doesn't. Because they actually went to the trouble of making it so the jaw is a separate hitbox on the zombies, with the detail of their teeth falling all over the ground.
Oh, all his teeth came out. Oh, no.
And so I might be wrong here, but it seems like I'm able to kill the zombies in one shot as long as I hit the top of their head, not just in general the head hitbox. But with that said, they do generally just give every zombie a pool of health. You can kill any of the zombies by never hitting them in the head. So it's a little bit silly in that way, but whatever.
Stay down.
And you know what? It seems like the devs had a lot of fun making this thing because they love these freaking ragdoll physics.
Why do you guys... Don't even... God damn it. Who's the foreman around here? I swear to God, if any more of you fall off the goddamn roof.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm officially out of hibernation now, and drumroll, please. We don't have a drummer? Ah, f***.
I'm out of the roach nest!
Sorry guys, I know you guys like the roaches, but I am done with them piloting me like a mech. Huge thanks to you guys and to the honorary Larrys on screen. You guys supporting me means the world, seriously.
Can I really only open this with my goddamn fist? Oh!
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.
You know what happens if we don't move forward together.
You ain't hearing me.
He said it! He said the thing!
I'm just trying
Together! Why am I obsessed with that?